Vortex, one of my favorite things to do is drive around late at night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. See, this is really nice. There's like nobody on the road except that motherfucker and me. Okay, everybody else is asleep or they're drunk somewhere. See that McDonald's over there? You probably can't see it. It's over there. Okay, just know I'm not lying, okay? I used to work at that McDonald's. I worked there for a long time and then I got fired. And that was a church where I used to go to an AA meeting all the time. I go there like 3 times a week. And that was the Starbucks where I used to do 12-step work. I'll show you again. Isn't that cool? It's really not. I'm just showing you. This is where I spent a good chunk of time. My early 20s. My early 20s when I was like insecure enough to go to a 12-step cult and think that that was going to prevent me from drinking. I actually think that was the reason why my relapse was so bad. Like that bit that I did tonight about drinking malt liquor out of a trash can. Yeah, that was because of Alcoholics Anonymous, okay? That's where that led me, okay? No, but I actually miss a lot of people that I met in there. I think about it from time to time. Sometimes I'll see them just random places and I just try to avoid them. Because there's that awkward conversation. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did you see that? There are a bunch of blue lights over there. On the ghetto street. They're like 4 cops. Anyway. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about 12-step cults and being insecure, and I think that people in their 20s especially, but you know, obviously people in school, people in any kind of school, I think this is what school does to you. I think it totally rots your fucking brain because it causes you to group think. And it's hard to like think for yourself. I don't know how anybody got the impression that school was a good thing. Whether you're in a public school, private school, Montessori school, what university. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that you could just teach yourself, and like there's so much that you can learn from the internet. Or just if you go to the library, there are all these books that you can read. That shit's free, you know? So it's crazy that people... Sorry, I sound like fucking Will Hunting. I don't mean to. That's Matt Damon's character in Good Will Hunting, if you don't know the reference. But, yeah. There's this scene in the movie where he's like just lecturing the fuck out of some piece of shit intellectual that embarrasses his friend because he knows more than him, and he's just talking about how stupid it is, like that he's going to college and just like wasting his money on tuition when he could just get a library card, you know? Like, I think that's crazy about the internet. Like, people are going to school for, well, a lot of jobs that aren't even going to be around anymore because of all of the robots taking over the world. Anyway. it seems crazy that people would go to school at this point. But now it seems like the future's in the internet, so that's why all these kids want to do stuff on the internet. But yeah, there's so much that you can learn from the internet. So it's crazy that people, they're just using the internet to like make something of themselves, whether they do that mentally or physically. Like, if their job's on the internet. But like, no, I don't like that word. Okay, I'll just do it. Sorry, I'm apathetic right now. If you need to. And we're almost home too. So we're sleeping right now. There's so much you can do with what you got in front of you, but you don't know it. I like to be the one to show it, all the things that you take for granted. There's so much you can do with what you got. Yeah, there's so much you can do with all the things they told you weren't enough. It takes authenticity. I know that I sabotage myself quite frequently. I don't know how to not do that, but at the same time, in the world's eyes, it's self-sabotage, but in my eyes, it's also self-sabotage, but I think I understand why I do it, though. Really reject so many material aspects of this place. Such a disgrace, but everything is morphed into. I wish they could see it the way that I do, but that'll never happen, at least not to the extent in which they'll actually do something. I said it wrong, it's fine. People won't lift a finger to do anything but point the finger at yet something else. People won't do anything different than what they've been doing, as far as I can tell. They just can't pick themselves up out of the shit they've been walking in their whole life. And I'm stuck between empathy and bitterness. I'm stuck between trying to be the slightest bit hopeful and pure cynicism. I'm stuck between being angry and forgiveness. I'm stuck between looking at everyone with so much pity and then right back to vitriol.